Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to solve String-2 from codingbad.com in Python. It says medium Python string problems with one loop. So let's go inside. So it says medium Python string problems, one loop. You can use plus to combine strings, and str length will give the number of characters, length of the string basically, and then I and j running up to but not including the j. So it's just substring issues that they told us that what are we going to use. It's little bit difficult from the string one because we will use loops and we will use the substrings in this, and might be some functions that belongs to string in Python. So let's go to first question. First question is double char. Given a string, return a string where for every char in the original there are two chars. Double char the, so that will be okay. So every character will be double, and that's how it will roll. Okay, so we can take loop for I in range str. So when you don't mention any other parameter in range, that means this is covering all, this is the final, like everything in it. And then we can define another okay. So I think we need to define str. Oh yeah, we don't have to take the range because we are taking every single element in this. Yeah, so we defined the string function here, the separate string in which we will store the value. Then in this loop that I will iterate with every single one of the characters in this, like here it is the. So first we will take t, then we will duplicate it and add this there. So str1, what is wrong with this one? Oh, it should be I. Okay, now this will work. So here we can see the, hi, I, dash dash tt. Let's go to next. Count high. Return the number of times that the string high appears anywhere in the given string. So let's define count high because in that we will count the number. Then for I in str, and if, or we can take one more thing, we can do range function here that will give us an example of range. So this will go till the length of str because we are taking two parameters here, hi, hi, so I will take it for -1. Then stri, if that is h, and stri plus 1, that will be I. So this is hi, that's return, no, it will count high plus equal to 1, and in the end it will return count high. Let's hit go. So here it is hi1, one copy, 2 hi2, 2 hi2, 2 hi2. So because it did not mention any case sensitive scenarios, that's why I didn't do anything like lowercase or something. Otherwise we would have done it differently. And here we don't have to check the zero figures because if the element does not have anything at all, the high will return 0 in the end. Even if this function will be 0 and -1 will never work out, so the count high will be 0 that time. Let's go to next. Return true if the string cat and dog appear the same number of times. So basically it's asking how many times cat appear and how many times dog appear. That's the first question to us. Second will be we have to check whether the count of cat and count of dog is same or not. So we can take for I in range, again I'm taking the length function here, but this time we will reduce it by 2 because cat and dogs are 3 alphabet. So when hi was 2 has 2 characters in that, so we reduced only 1, and when there are 3 characters then we reduce 2, because in the AND we are not going to AND up, we have to AND the function or AND the range 3 characters before that, so that every single element can count. So we can create count for cat, and we can create count for dog here. So first we will check if str I star I plus 3 equal to cat, then we can definitely increase the cat count. And if str I star I plus 3 is comparatively is dog, then we can increase the dog count. Okay, so now we got the dog count and the cat count after iterating from them, and it will came out of the loop. Then we can return the comparison value, the count underscore cat. If it is equal, then it will give true, otherwise it will give false. So basically, okay, we can definitely define them in the beginning. Oh, my bad. Here should be dog. So this was decent example. It was not like much, but we used one loop here, and don't forget to reduce it too. If you want, it will give us list out of index. Let's go to next. Return the number of times that the code appears anywhere in the string, except we will accept any letter for the D. Okay, for I in range length of, so we can definitely try to do it here. If str I, so first we have to check first 2 characters. I will take 2 here because D does not matter, but it should start with CO, and they did not mention about anything case sensitive, so we are not considering that. And str I plus 3 is E. If it is that it is true, it will return, it will count code plus equal 1, and in the end we just have to return count code, and we definitely need to define this equals 0. So here we can see that we got the string index out of range. So if I have to do this, I have to minus 3, and here we got it. Let's go to next. Given 2 string, return true if either of the string appears at the very end of the other string. Okay, so like ABC appears here, so it is true. This capital ABC, so ignoring lower and uppercase. So basically we have to convert all of them in the lowercase. So let's do this way, that because we have to find whichever is longer, so I'm just putting it here as this one is longer and this one is shorter. Now if it is opposite, we can check if length of B is greater than length of A, then longer will be B dot lower and shorter will be A dot lower, and in the end it's simple. We will return the function if shorter, if longer, minus the minimum of length of A, comma length of B, or we can say, leave this, length of shorter, comma 0 equal to shorter, right? So basically we just took the length of the shorter here, whichever it is, and then it should, oh, string index must be integer, not tuples. Oh, my bad, it should be this. Yeah, so here we can see that we checked the lower cases first we converted that into lower cases, and then we put the longer from it will, because we use the minus function that will start from the behind and it will go till the length of shorter function, and it will compare that. So this was good example. I think this can come somewhere, but it's the first time that we use the inbuilt function lower. There is another function as upper, so you can look for the functions that we can use here. Let's go to next. XYZ there. Return true if given string contains an appearance of XYZ, whether XYZ preceded directly by dot, so XYZ counts but X dot XYZ does not. Okay. So first we will check if XYZ is there in str. Is not in, then we can definitely go for return. So if it is not there, it will definitely give us false. So here it is, XY is not there, XY. So the first scenario is done. If it is not there, if it is there, then we definitely have to go through the loop for I in range of length of str. So if it is in range, then it will check for if str I not equal to dot and str I is x, y, z, then return true, and in the end we can return false. So we created two scenarios. First is if x, y, z not in str, then we will get the false, and if, because it says it should not be preceded by that, right? So we can hit this. Okay, so we are still getting the wrong answers. Okay, x, y, z is not in str. Okay, that is giving false, so it passed this one. Then I in range of, then we started the length, which is going for is not equal to, oh, so in the beginning it will check only for that one, and then only it will go for that one. Okay, so we definitely want one more scenario. Elif str, or we can do one thing we can do in beginning. If str till 3 is xyz, then it can return true. End of line while scanning. Okay, now it won't give that error. Okay, so we definitely need this scenario, or we can check it in the beginning itself for that one. If it is not there, then in the end it will give the return false itself. So we can remove this part, and it should give us the right answer. Okay, so here we checked in the beginning of 3, then we checked from that it is not 0 and it's going till the end, and in the end it's false if it did not work for any of them. So this was Coding Bad's String-2, and I hope this can help you in understanding better for the String-2 and help you in interview as well. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon. Thank you.